right. 106.7 KROQ, KROQ, and a striker at the KROQ House Weekend 2. And whoever was the coolest person in the room is no longer. I'm sitting next to Mike Ness. How are you, Mike?
What's up, bro?
How was Coachella last weekend for you?
It was windy. I thought I was going to get blown off the stage.
And
yeah,
did that
was cool?
Did it,
I liked it, though. It was cool. Good
do you
vibe.
have any? Yeah, do you have any preconceived notions about Coachella, and then things were different than they were? They were better or worse?
I had none. I had never been. I've done hundreds of festivals across the world, but I just heard it was always had a good vibe. It was mellow, and it was freaky. It was good. Yeah.
I know everyone at KROQ and everyone here is like, wow, Social D is playing Coachella. This is awesome. How does something like that go down, and was it an easy decision to say yes?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just the songwriter and the singer. I have a manager, but I mean, obviously someone approached someone, and yeah, it was a great idea. We're technically off this year writing, but it's an hour and a half from home, and I was able to weasel a vacation out of it.
So you stayed down here after you played last
I've
weekend?
been in Palm Springs all weekend, bro. All week. Yeah. Get my desert on.
What does that entail? Because when I get my desert on, that means I don't really know. But what does that mean for you?
When I get my desert on, it's usually gay pride, and there's a bunch of
All right.
women everywhere.
All right. Hold
That's
on one
kind
sec
of
there.
kind of like what I've been doing.
So what is getting your desert on, Mike?
It's not quite as interesting as that. I mean,
Right.
it's finding the health food stores and
Yeah.
hit the outlets and.
So you went to Cabazon and walked
I
around?
did, man. My wife went crazy at Prada. She killed it. Killed it. I was like, really? But she got some cool shit.
How many points do you score taking your wife to an outlet mall, specifically Cabazon? Because it's like a 2-mile walk from one side to the other, 4-mile round trip.
Well, I was smart. See, I parked right by the good stores. I knew we'd kill it at Prada. I knew she'd find a lot of stuff she liked there, and she did. It was almost a one-stop kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, yeah. And believe me, when they read me the bill, it was like, what? But it was all good.
All right, so
She deserves it.
That's nice. Now, I'm going to give her this tape because you deserve something as well, by the way. Hoot Nanny, July 6th, Oak Canyon Ranch, Social D, Face to Face, Chris Shiflett from the Foo Fighters. Those tickets aren't on sale yet. This is like everyone in Southern California looks forward to this. You just said this is kind of an off year for you, but again, you're still working.
Yeah.
Talk about what the Hoot Nanny means to you.
Well, I don't know. It's sometimes it's nice to play outdoors and in nature instead of just a dark, dank theater, and So I mean, good to look at the cars and bikes, and once again, close to home. Yeah.
Nice. What is the last car that you've been working on?
36 Ford. Yeah, I had my friends, the Kennedys, in Pomona chop it 3 inches and putting a new motor in it and going to paint it and show it, yeah.
When's the last time you had to punish one of your kids? Because I know that they're getting to that age where they're probably doing things and you can't see them all the time. And do you punish your kids?
Yes. Yes to all of that. Yes. I mean, my older son and I went through, he's a lot like me, and that's good and that's bad. He got in trouble for a couple of years, and, fortunately, having been through all that myself and come out on the other side, he was able to. And then the younger one's just different. He saw what his brother did, and he's like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to do drugs. I don't want to do that. So, but it's, I'm writing a book right now. I don't know if you know that. and it talks a lot about just being ill-equipped to be a parent and having to figure it out along the way, and
Is
my
that the
kids are
theme
almost
of the
grown
book?
now, but
Is that the theme of the book, or is it more of your life history?
no, it starts at the beginning, but it's an underlining. There's things in the book that I hope will make people think.
How difficult is it, or maybe it's not, to write some of these things down now?
It has been a pain in the ass. Like I would never want to do it again. It's like you have to go back and revisit painful periods of your life, and a lot. It's funny that everything has been aligning itself in my personal life along with the writing of this book to where it's like more is being revealed, and it's like it's not all good, it's not all bad, but it's like I hadn't anticipated that. It's not like writing songs. It's been much more in depth and personal, and but I feel like I have led an interesting life, and I think that people who like the music, or even people who don't know the music, it'll be an interesting read. Yeah.
Is there a title yet?
Yes, you should know it. It's a song on the radio.
Prison Bound?
No.
Story of My Life.
Story of My
There
Life.
you go. Story of My Life. There you go. And you think it's going to come out in 2013?
I believe it's the beginning of 14.
14.
Yeah.
Does it feel like you saw a shrink for just years writing all this, and now all these monkeys are off your back at all, or not really?
No, it feels like I saw a shrink for 2 solid weeks, and then had to just purge it all out. Yeah.
All right. These are just random things as we end this interview.
Okay.
Like these, let's see. Would you rather play me? And I don't know. See, you took years ago.
No,
Mike
no,
brought.
not the would you rather. My wife
No, it's
tries
not
to
a-
get
yeah.
me to play this game all the
Okay.
time, and she picks like the most 2 of the most sickest, grossest things you could say, and then I got to choose. I go, I'm not playing this with you. I'm not playing. So, but I'll entertain this.
Okay, you'll entertain.
Yeah.
Now, we gambled before, but this is not necessarily would you, although I do like that game. Would you rather play poker or blackjack or dice?
I think dice. Dice is quick, and if you're on fire, you just keep them rolling quickly, take all their money and leave. Yeah.
Other than Cabazon, have you ever been inside a mall and actually eaten a hot dog on a stick?
I have not, because I'm a vegetarian, but
Okay, all right. But there could have been years ago where you're like, I'm going to stuff my stomach with anything.
yes.
Who's your favorite actor?
Favorite actor would have to be probably Robert De Niro. Yeah.
Nice. I told you to
Hey,
come to Vegas.
I met. Hey, my highlight. We want to know my. Well, it's not over yet, but so far my highlight of Coachella was meeting Danny DeVito last weekend. Dude, it's like it's always sunny in Coachella.
What were the circumstances for that? Where were you at Coachella,
Dude,
and how did it happen?
I was like almost leaving. It was almost over. I was leaving, and I saw some fan taking a picture, and I looked to see who it was. And I made my manager to stop. I go, you gotta go get me a photo with it. Come on, dude, right now. I was so I was a fan. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have you been to an Angels game?
No.
All right.
No, but I will go to a Kings game. Yeah.
Yeah. Stanley Cup champion, L.A. Kings, mind
right.
you. There you go. All right. Mike, one of the most important people in music is you, from one of the most influential and inspiring bands, and you never let up. And we appreciate you, and thanks for being so nice and always sitting and talking with. I'm just a radio dork, and you sit with me, and you're nice, and I appreciate it. So thank you, Mike Ness.
I appreciate it.
All right,
Thank
Mike
you.
Ness, Social Distortion at the KROQ House.